Twitch. Y'all, man, y'all digging your own grave right now. Things are looking real, really bad. So, anyone that doesn't know me that's watching this video, I'm a small content creator. I started on Twitch 2016. I've been off and on the platform, kind of grinding my way, got affiliate, yada yada yada. No big feat, right? As time has went on, and I've streamed, I've made content, I've watched people's streams, and I've watched the things that went on in Twitch. Man, Twitch, you're killing yourself. You're looking real bad. You're looking like next 5, 10 years, yo, you out of here. Like now, this is the perspective of a different face, a different voice, a different opinion, right? You can kind of read between the lines on this. Um, this ain't it. This is not it. Twitch is nervous. They don't care about their people. They don't care about the people that are on their platform growing. You know, keep in mind, like the big heads on Twitch, they are the ones that keep Twitch afloat, right? Now, of course, Twitch is owned by Amazon, and of course they could funnel money in and keep Twitch going for all of eternity, right? But who's gonna want to stay here? I wouldn't. Even me as a small content creator right now, I'm pivoting my way to YouTube, right? Which is, I won't say it's sad, but the writing's on the wall. Like sooner or later, people are going to start to leave. There's a lot of things going on, including the gambling. We've had these things about sexual assault. We've had just, revenue splits. So there's crazy how much crap is going on in the Twitch communities out here. And they either get swept under the rug or looked at like they don't see anything. There's nothing going on. It's cool. Everything's fine, even though everything else is on fire. Right. So the biggest thing that I've noticed, right, that everyone is talking about is the gambling situation. Now, with me and the gambling, one, I'm not a gambler. So, it doesn't really mean anything to me. Now, this is how I look at it when it comes to the gambling, right? Gambling is one of those things. It's addictive. You can become irresponsible while you do it. But the ones that are doing it and the ones that are profiting, they're profiting so much from it. I don't think Twitch likes it, right? If you can go and do slots and win five, 600, $700,000 gambling with minimal amount of people, gets the bigger cut, right? Twitch just gets their cut from the amount of viewers and subs that you bring. So you're getting your revenue from those things, plus gambling, right? So you can kind of look at this thing both ways. Now, we know there was a scandal that just happened. A man scandaled. He, scandaled his viewers for, was it 380 plus K. Now, that's real grimy. Like, we're not out here this game. Most people that are on Twitch right now, they want to, somewhere in their heart, one day be a content creator, bro, be able to support themselves and like just live their life. Majority of people on Twitch aren't shady people. They're not grimy people. They're not out to get you, right? They're just trying to pave their own way, just like everyone else that's here, right? But Twitch doesn't make these things possible, right? So of course, some people resort to, some shady, some real grimy type things. And then finally, it takes a few names to bring these issues up, but now these things to be important and brought to the front, right? Which is sad. If it's important to you through your policies and what you want your community to be like, regardless of who brings the issues up, it should be addressed, right? It shouldn't be swept under the rug for one and then not for the other. You get what I'm saying, right? I know there's been some other incidents as well as some whew, some triple X activities going on in streams, and they're getting a week ban, 3-day bans, like these little short sentences of bans, and it's outrageous. Like, come on, like if you want to be one of these other sites out here, by all means do your thing, but you gotta draw the line of what you want Twitch to be, right? You eliminate gambling. Cool. Get it. Because, Twitch is supposed to be for, gaming, content creators, things like that. So I felt like there's some things that you can kind of weed out, like, that's not really healthy for uh, our community and promote content creation, right? Just fine. But I digress. I'm rambling. The next thing that we were talking about as well with Twitch was about the split revenue with your streamers. Now, in my opinion, just like how they talked about before, I feel with the amount of money that Twitch has, Amazon has, however you want to, box it up, yo, the split should be majority for the streamer. 70-30, hey, I'm cool with it. Like, these are the people that have busted their ass for years on end, that have grinded and promoted you and supported you as a company. All they want to do is make a living, right? There's not gonna be many people that make Amazon money. No one's gonna be out here like Jeff Bezos and living that type of life for that type of money. They're just not. But I would feel that with them putting in the time, putting in all of these hours, and making content on other platforms as well, they deserve that 70-30 split. Let them have their 70% of their $5. Like, come on. What, you hurting for $5? You hurting for $5, right? Think about it. The percentage of top streamers, like the tippy top is so small. $5 is not hurting you. So if you took 70% from five, what is $3 and some change? Like, you're not gonna really be hurting over that, right? So there was a post, and I kind of read through it a little bit, but the thing that caught my eye, and they were talking about the revenue, like for the streamers still on premium deals, we're adjusting the deal so that they retain their 70-30 revenue share split for the first 100K earned through subscription revenue. Okay, so the first 100,000, right? You get a 70-30 split. Okay, cool. A lot of these guys, 100,000 is quick. That's real quick for them. Boom. A month or two, they've reached that threshold of 100,000. Then it goes on to say revenue above 100K will be split at the standard 50-50 share split. We're announcing this change now, but it won't go into effect until June 1st, 2023. At this point, streamers will only be affected once the existing contract is up for renewal. All streamers with these terms have already received their information and more via email, and we'll make sure to give them exact updates and timelines as we get closer to June 1st, 2023. So what I see from here, right? You hit your 100K threshold, and then that $1 over is now split. Every sub over that 100,000 is now split, right? So still the same amount of hard work that you're putting in, day out. You stream 8, 10, 12, 16 subathons, all those hours put in. Now, because you've devoted your time into it, everything over that 100K, boom, we're going to split that thing down the middle, and we're going to go and take half of that. So you already took 30% of my first 100K. All right, cool. We was cool with letting that slide. But now, because I'm able to produce enough to get over that 100K, now you're going to take half of it. So if I'm making another 100K, shit, you taking 50? Plus I got to pay taxes? Like, you got to be kidding me. There's no way. So what I see from this, right, and the things that I've been hearing from YouTube, and I've been keeping up with YouTube because I'm slowly making my way there. These contract talks come up. People are leaving. They're like, they out of here, right? They're gonna I would leave too. June 2023 isn't honestly that far away. We're almost at the end of September. Contracts roll around, beginning of the year, things get slow. Next thing you know, June hits, boom. Summertime? Nah, I'm out of here. Then what do you do? What do you do then? Right? You can go through and read a lot of this stuff. So a big question here that they pointed out, why not 70-30? So we'll go through this. When we first established a 50-50 revenue share split, it was to signal that we're in this together. What you in? What you in? Because you providing the platform to stream on? You know niggas can go to YouTube, right? People can go on TikTok, right? Short form content is like king now. It's really rolling in. And we kind of know who the kings are for those Instagram Reels, TikTok. You know, you're not competing with that. YouTube Shorts blowing up. You all do the amazing work you do to create great content, engage with your audience, and grow communities. On our side of the partnership, it's our responsibility to make continuous investments in the products and people that make your growth possible. Now, I would love some details of where this growth of, you know, continuing investments in the products and the people. Where's that at? I've been around Twitch for a minute. Like, I put a lot of hours into Twitch myself. I am nothing that like just popped out like, oh shit, which is really looking out, which is really trying to push to grow their platform as a whole by helping and make more ways to make smaller content creators more discoverable. Never. If you don't stream and you are not seen, you are not seen. You're a nobody. You're just another number, another little bloop to Twitch. So that's crazy. At the time of the posting, more than 22,000 of you have weighed in on user voice actions to move all streamers to 70-30 and to pay streamers faster. Let's chat about that latter part first. So over 22,000 people that have voiced this, hey man, we want that 70-30. We are the ones that are out here putting in the work, putting in the time, losing sleep, maybe destroying relationships to make a living for ourselves on your platform. But you want to split it? You splitting all the hard work that I'm putting in? Nah, we want that 70-30. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. Oh, also, I'm trying to get paid faster too, right? You put in 60 hours a week, you don't get paid until a month later. Like imagine you put in 250, 280 hours a month. But you gotta wait. Unless you rely on donations. Like, but you know, it is what it is. As you probably heard by now, we're in the middle of rolling out the largest change to payouts in years by cutting the payout threshold in half to $50. This is an important middle step that will help streamers put money in their pockets now while getting us closer to our goal of same-day payouts and lower thresholds. So cutting the threshold to $50, that's cool. Like that's big, right? Someone like myself, that's big for me. It doesn't if I stay consistent, $50 isn't hard for me to hit, right? So it's the middle step that helps streamers put money in their pockets now, which isn't true. And while getting us closer to our goal of same day payouts and lower thresholds. I don't see the issue of same day payouts. Like if you hit a certain number, hit a number. It doesn't matter the number, right? Let's say 50 is what you need to hit in order for your payout. Why can't I take that same 50 out? Why can't I take that same 50 out today? Or at the least, you know, we'll say 24 hours for a good cushion. So once you hit your threshold in 24 hours, you can do your payout. Who wouldn't want to bust their ass to know that once they hit their threshold, boom, they'll have money readily available for them, at least by the next day. You know what things people have going on, what bills they have to pay, what things they have to cover. So why do they have to bust their ass this whole time, hit this threshold, and still have to wait a month? It makes zero sense to me. A month? A month is a long time to be banking on stuff like that, right? And they talk about some things, investment, like these are paying off for streamers, products like Prime subs, community gifting, hype trains, and ad incentive program to name a few have driven an increase of 27% more streamer revenue per view per hour every year over the last 5 years. This means the same viewer hour now earns you 3 times more money than it did 5 years ago on average. Well, I would hope so because it's in 5 years ago, right? Our investments into your monetization options have already and continue to put more money into streamers' pockets than 20% more sub revenue share would have. Hmm. Anyways, now to talk about the cost of their service. Let's do a look. Let's net worth. Can't spell. Um, Let's see. Let's see the network of Twitch. Let's see. Let's see. I just want to see the net worth. So we got to keep in mind that Amazon bought Twitch for $970 million. 70 billion. Twitch generated approximately $2.6 billion in revenue last year. 2.6 billion with a B. Billion. Now, with all that money made, they want to talk about their services. Delivering high definition, low latency, always available live video to nearly every corner of the world is expensive. $2 billion. All right, we're going to keep that number in mind. Using the published rates of Amazon's Web Services interactive video service, which is essentially Twitch video, live video costs for a 100 CCU streamer who streams 200 hours a month or more than $1,000 per month. We don't typically talk about this because, frankly, you shouldn't have to think about it. We'd rather you focus on doing what you do best. To fully answer the question of why not 70-30, ignoring the high cost of delivering the Twitch service would have meant giving you an incomplete answer. So, you think about this, right? A streamer who streams 200 hours a month. You're not going to find a lot under the top end that's going to stream 200 hours a month. It costs them $1,000 a month for per streamer that is streaming at least that much, right? 2.6 billion. 2.6 billion. If this was really something that was important to you, right, you would find better ways to, maybe lower cost. You could find a way. You're Amazon, make $2.6 billion last year. I'm just keep throwing that number out there because that just blows my mind. 2.6 with a B, not an M, a B. 2.6 billion, right? But you want to throw up cost of your services because the creators are asking for a 70-30 split. Multi-billion-dollar company complaining about splitting $5. Makes no sense. What I gather from all of this, and this is just my opinion, the way that YouTube is going, the things that they're doing with shorts, the things that they're doing, they're making more things for the partnership program through shorts, and you could do long form. Twitch is in trouble. Twitch is in trouble. And for someone that has loved Twitch and put a lot of hours and time into Twitch and streams and everything else, man, Twitch is doing a disservice for everyone that is bringing in numbers and bringing in viewers to their service, right? Because without their service, no one else, streamers wouldn't be who they are. They wouldn't be able to make the living that they have. And I understand, right? To a degree. But all I have to say is Twitch, you play around. You keep lacking, you keep slipping, you keep letting these things happen that you know should just be nipped in the bud off rip. 5 years, you're out of here. A lot of these big names are out of here. If you're watching this video, you see that ninja, the most influential people on Twitch, has no sub button. He's burnt out. He's upset with some things that he's probably not even talking about. There's a lot of drama in the higher ups with the top dog streamers having issues with that. But that's not super important. But you can't give your streamers 70-30 split of their $5 of their subscription. Huh. Get ready to be number 2, Twitch. You wildin'.